painting the railings with a dark brown, but I'm using the oil paints from an art set so I can get the right colors, and I also can paint the railings more realistic with that, or just a better look. So what I'm doing is mixing a bit of black into the brown so it's darker than it should be, painting it and then adding little black blotches on it so it looks like it's used or kind of, you know, older style. Just show you what I'm doing here. So for mixing the railing, I have my black. I'll take a little bit of black here and put it over here. Put it in the brown and try to get the brown darker, like here, like I did here. This is the color I want. So I'm trying to get that there. So look, we're getting close. It doesn't have to be exact, it just has to be fairly close, because I paint it with the dark brown and then I paint it with the black again. You can scoop all this up here now. Bring it over, make it all one batch. That's pretty good. That should do quite a bit of it. And then over here, this side, I want a black that's very brown. I mean, sorry, a black that's close to black but brown. Put a little bit in there. Gonna have to put a little bit of this in here. We'll just put a bit there just in case I need it anyways. There we go. I quite like that. That's just enough to smear on the railing afterwards to give it an effect. So I have a small brush and I'm going to go painting. So let's take, oops, sorry, the wrong one there. We're going to take a bit of this. Nice and browny black. Can you see that? Paint here. See, the railing's getting much darker than it was. And I can always take a little bit of light and add it in there to give it a different feeling. And we just go along the railing like this. I gotta do up here as well, but I'll get to that. So let's just do this one for you guys. Now, it's fairly uniformed, like when you look at it like that. Put a little light in there now and then. And then I wipe it, and I take a little of this dark here. So what I'm doing is just going along the railing, giving it little blotches effect. For all these years, this railing would not be clean. Or what'll I say, it'll have weather effect and wear. And they were dark, very dark, kind of a teak look. And I'm trying to do it so that that's the grain there like that. Right? I mean, it only has to be close to what I think is good. That's what I say. You can have some light areas. That's a bit too light. And there we go. There's my railing. I just got to do these two and I'm done. And the top. Now this oil paint here is supposed to be yellow, but it looks more kind of like a bright orange. And what I'm doing is taking a little bit of this and putting it into the railing here. And I really like the green effect it's getting. A little bit more contrast, you know, to the whole thing. So I'm dabbing that on now. I have to do it to the other side as well. But I like that it kind of lightens shadows on the railing. So I wonder, can you see that properly? We'll go over to it. Right here. You can see I put some in here. right here, so you can see a bit of light there. That looks good. What I did in the very end is take a knife and just run it along here. So it's got a little round part here, and run it like the grain of a wood. And it gave it this nice effect now. And basically I think I'll leave that dry, and I'm done the railings. I also painted this mesh yesterday to look more like rope. So it's getting there. The feeling's getting there. So I have spots along the deck here on the edge, and they've gone very light, and what I'm doing is mixing the black and brown, a little bit of brown, a little bit of black, and touching these up a bit because this doesn't look good here, see? It's too light for the flooring, so I want that to be dark again. I don't know whether I just never touched it up or never painted it in the beginning or what happened, but you can see there, that's very light there. You can see that. Let's get in closer. There we go. It's very light here, and I'm giving it a darker feeling so that it matches a bit more with the floor out inside. It's more realistic at least.